It's been a while since I been alive. So the situation with college is good. I have not been able to rest for a while because of college, and my living conditions are still unstable, even though I found a room. So the situation here with New York City is crazy. I have not been able to sit down and rest my body up without feeling distracted. For the past two, for the since my mom passed away, it's been hell. Here, New York City is the worst place I ever lived in my life. I feel like I'm playing an advanced RPG game in real life. And the artificial intelligence is finding methods to actually induce stress and induce my stress levels and my anxiety levels. The more I concentrate on my schoolwork, the worse my environment gets. This is to the point that I had to say, wow, it's too much. It's becoming wild. So I'm out here in Long Island. I have to keep track of the time. I arrived at the doctor to the destination, which is the doctor's office. Well, I came here too early, and I feel extremely exhausted. And I'm supposed to be moving out my mom's apartment before January 5th of 2024 because I received an eviction notice from court, and they say their earliest eviction is January 5th, 2024. And I've been feeling exhausted, not only for the past 2 weeks because I think I caught some sort of virus. Not too sure if it's COVID, but my throat, even though I have my inflamed esophagus, my throat is all erect. It's hard to talk. I've been feeling really weak. I've been having headaches constantly, and I'm exhausted. It's not right. This place is not right. The New York City got worse since the pandemic. The way that people, and also my situation with my mom too, and my sister, everybody just gotten crazier. And horrible place. It's not right. But I'm glad that I was able to pass my courses for fall 2023 semester. I got an A minus on American government course, and experiment psychology I got an A. Social problem I got an A. Social family I got an A. And social illness I got an A plus. I was able to keep up my school. I have 7 courses left. The situation with my living condition is still, unstable. Today, I went outside. I woke up early. I ended up going to sleep really early because I didn't really feel too good. I was ripping up my mom's papers, and these are papers that my attorney and also my family had told me to keep. They said to actually keep. They wanted me to keep these papers just in case I have to prove that I'm a resident there and any other paperwork, and I kept them. And now I had to rip them up because I didn't have time to do that during the time I was in college. And during my summer break, all I've been doing is going to doctors. I didn't have time to rip up these papers either. I wasn't feeling too good. I was just keep going to doctors for the whole 2 months. It's crazy. This place is really unstable. Anyway, this machine is advancing on me every time I do something good for myself. Like for example, today I I went to pay. I looked for a room today. So this room that I got was with my father. My father found this room through the newspaper, the Delhi newspaper, and according to my father, it was $750. I'm just a bit exhausted. I never felt so exhausted. Here is crazy. I feel like I'm playing a fucking video game. Sorry for cursing, but I feel like I'm playing an advanced game. Like it's like in hell mode. I feel like I'm playing we call it God of War in hell mode, and every character, every NPC in the game is working accordingly to the way the player plays, and that's how exactly it's doing to me here. Wow. But anyway, I went to see the room again, and I paid for the room. And the gentleman, which is the lady's cousin, so the owner, I spoke to the owner on the phone, and I told her I'm gonna see her. I'm gonna stop by Wednesday before 10 a.m. in the morning, and I stopped by, and I saw the gentleman. I saw the gentleman standing outside. So I called the lady on the phone, and I said I'm there. So she said that the guy is waiting for me. So I spoke to the guy. I said, hey, I'm here. But you know what? There's a lot of fishy things going on here. Like I don't know the lady's name. First of all, I don't know the lady's name. I don't know the cousin's name. It's a lot. Feels weird. Something about it. I'm too tired to keep up with it because I have not been resting for the whole month of December of 2023. All I've been doing is keeping up with my lab reports, my research papers back to back, my oral presentations, assignments, and I have not been resting. This is not good. This turned out to be hell. For me to keep up with this, environment and also my schoolwork is crazy. It is too much. So I did end up messing up my schoolwork, but because I had a meeting with my professor, and he said to me that some of my work is not done correctly, and I'm behind. But yeah, I ended up getting an A in that class, so I was like shocked. I was like, wow, because I was able to catch up and work with my school, and also try to figure out what's happening in my environment and also my living conditions. It turned out to be hell. New York City turned out to be my hell, man. And that's why I told my mom I don't want to come here. And it's just so desperate. Why is it that my mom is so desperate to bring me here? Why is it that they want me here in this environment? Why is it like they're so interested in playing these mind games on me? What's the purpose of it? What do you gain from putting me in these type of predicaments? Why is it that they implement all these barriers so I can actually stumble upon these barriers over and over to make it to set me up to look like I'm doing it to myself, and also they make me look guilty. Like, hey, you're not thinking, like, for example, since I went to this to see the room, right, and I paid for the room, they wanted me to try to keep my father. I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm just so busy trying to get to the doctor and come back to my mom's apartment and finish everything. And now I have to go back. I have to go to the laundry once again. It's just fucking madness. This place is too much. Turned out to be hell. When you don't have any social support here, it's hell. And I knew that this is the type of situation they wanted me in. This is the predicament they wanted me in from based on the video I was talking about. Because on the video, on November 23rd, 2019, I had talked about this, this scenario that I wanted to put me in. And it's crazy that I had to be treated this way. Sorry. It became a hardcore situation, and on top of that, I had to deal with my inflamed esophagus. I had to deal with my whatever's going on. I did contracted COVID. I haven't been feeling good, and I have been exhausted because I haven't been resting. Not only that, during the time I wasn't feeling good, I haven't been resting. I've been, trying to deal with my schoolwork. I had a whole bunch of research papers, 10 pages of research papers back to back. I had to study for 50 question exams back to back. I had to do an essay back to back. I had to do a quiz back to back, another essay. It's like, wow, it's not right. I know when people go to college, they don't be put in this type of predicament. They have a good environment. I mean, like they have a place where they can sit down and concentrate. But even a homeless person, it's worse. It's much worse than when I attended college during the time of September 10th, 2019. Like I know I was homeless, but I was in a better situation. I was better situated at that time because I had a place where I could, come back, even though I was living in a shelter, right? And the people, the staff members knock on the door. I had a more stable place where I could sit down and concentrate on my schoolwork. But now it's worse. It is much worse. The way I'm seeing it is worse. I couldn't sit down and concentrate at all when I was trying to do my research paper. And it made, I took longer than usual when it comes to doing my research paper. Because usually it only takes 3 days to do a research paper for me, even if it's 10 or 14 pages. Because I did 14 pages in 3 days. This one took over 2 weeks. That's bad. Because it shows that I'm distracted. And I'm stretching out the work longer when I have other assignments to complete. It turned out to be a nutcase, the people here. And also my father, the people there who, acting like they're helping me when they're not. When they're actually criticizing me. I'm too tired. It turned out to be a hardcore environment. The remapping part I can't keep up with here. And I have a doctor's appointment today. I have to move in tomorrow if I can actually get in tomorrow. I also have to go to the doctor tomorrow. Next week, possibly next week, I have to go to the doctor again. But this is somewhere far away in New Hyde Park. He didn't understand. And then my father, my father's friend, right? He wants me to speak to his friend, which is a lady. And she's, telling me, I had to tell her about my situation here. It's just ridiculous, man. This is just endless. I feel like I'm done with my schoolwork. Okay? After I was finished submitting all my assignments on December 22nd, 2022, 2023, I'm thinking about, hey, I'm done with everything. I'm not. I have to move. And after moving, I'm not done with moving. I can't even, sleep in someone's. I can't even, feel comfortable sleeping there because the people are already thinking I'm unemployed and stuff. They may question my employment and also my college and say, hey, well, what time do you go to college? Such. It's a madness. It's a horrible place. It turned out to be a mess. The more harder, like I said, the more harder I work, the more effort the AI puts into putting me in predicaments. Never seen an environment like this. That's how it took out my mom. Made her go nuts the whole late November of 2021. It turned out to be a hardcore environment. Hard. Very so at it with me. I can't even get rest. And what even made it worse is that my family is having these beliefs about me, thinking that I'm autistic and I don't want to go to work and such. It doesn't matter if I had a 4.0 GPA. I showed them my 4.0 GPA. They still believe that. Just having a text message. So it's just a mess. It's a mess, man. It turned out to be a hell. It turned out to be my hell. The way I described it, it's exactly the scenario I described. And at the end, my mom, said, I don't want to, we should have moved out of New York a long time ago. She started realizing how insane here is. I told her, if you come to New York City, I told my mom, if you come to New York City, you won't like it. And I sure hell don't want to deal with it because I know exactly the type of environment that I was going to deal with. Because when we was living here, and we ended up we ended up leaving our rented house back in August 15, 2011. The Monday, we was living with relatives, but I consider that as being homeless because those are not really our actual relatives. They're not behaving like family. They end up getting accusing me of having a knife and beating up my cousin when I was just sitting and I was just sleeping. And I just woke up. There's always some silly stuff going on here. That's why I don't trust. That's why I 100% don't trust people. I don't believe in what people do no more. That's why when I go on the internet and I don't trust. I don't give out my emails to people like I used to no more. I don't do that. I don't trust nobody. Lost all trust. Yeah, it's getting cold. Let me put on my stuff. Crazy. This is by far the craziest experience I've ever had. What's going on here? It's nuts. Wow. Wow, man. It turned out to be hell. And I'm just getting sick. The more I stay in this absurd place called New York City, the more sick I feel. And I was supposed to graduate this last year, not this year. And one of the reasons why I ended up graduating late is because of Miss Turner. And not only that, I didn't want to take too many classes at the same time during fall semester of 2021. Miss Turner and also my other Miss Turner is my caseworker for the shelter, and Mr. Albert Lewis, who actually quit his job. He said he's going to help me get in college. Those two people affected me. They affected me, psychologically affected me, and also physically affected me. It's crazy how people play a role in affecting people's life like that. That's why I say that there are people who are not sane. Some crazy stuff going on in this place. Wild. It's really wild here. And yeah, I witnessed my case manager, Miss Turner, and also my mom. She's also a witness. She ignored us for the whole February of 2019. And at the end, was it by the end of the month or the next following month, or March 2019, she takes us to the shelter's director's office saying that we're not complying when we are. When Miss Turner purposely failed to actually give us the appointment so we could go downstairs, because we can't just go. Me and my mom and sister can't just go downstairs to the basement in the shelter. It's locked. How the heck we could go downstairs without, we can't. And security guards needed permission from the staff members downstairs in the basement so we can go downstairs. So it's like fixed. It's like set up. It's everything's like set up to make it look like something's wrong. Like there was something wrong with us. Like we don't want to, work or do anything. When I go to the library every single day applying for jobs on Indeed.com and all the other websites, and I go to a job agency that the welfare system sends me to, and they have their own job specialists, even though the shelter have their job specialists, which is unnecessary. And so it's a waste of money because they don't really help. They're just standing there. They don't really help. They're just wasting time. And the job specialist is not even behaving like a job specialist. He's interested in prying into my personal life, asking me if I masturbate and stuff. Turns out to be hell. I can't believe it. The people here is worse than the people in New York City and the people in Florida. At least in Florida, I was able to be in a calmer environment. Here, the people here would provoke you. They'll make you want to do something to them, and they'll end up in prison for life. They provoke. That's like my mom. When Miss Turner behaved a certain way, she Miss Turner ended up provoking Miss Turner, the case manager, ended up provoking my mother, and I never seen her so angry before. I'm just waiting. It's 10:48 a.m. I don't even know. I don't even know if they're gonna lock lock me out of the apartment because they said the earliest eviction is the 5th of January. It's crazy. I took some of my if you can see, I'm wearing a book bag and stuff. I took some of my stuff just in case, my important stuff with me. It's freaking crazy. This place has lost it since the pandemic. The pandemic messed up, this planet. It reminds me of the World Trade Center. It's a freaked out place. How the World Trade Center itself affected the global economy. It affected the economy globally, I mean. It's messed up. This place is a fucked up place. Horrible. It's hard. It's a hardcore place. There's always something here. Oh man. It's a lot. It's too much. I'm so exhausted from it. The sleep, the school. What kind of madness is this? And usually what I would do is keep track of, I would write down I would write down notes. That's what I would usually do. And I haven't been keeping up with my notes at all. I'm way behind on my notes. I haven't done that since 2022. That's how bad this environment is. For me to not sit down and concentrate on writing notes like I usually do, like documenting my life and also implementing my strategies. This shows that this environment is unstable, extremely unstable, and the people here are extremely mentally unstable. And which means, what I mean by mentally unstable, their behavior affect me. Their mind and their behavior is affecting me. They're not sane. Yeah, they have problems. It's the psychological problems. It is. It's social problems, psychological problems. It's too much. It's like I have to worry about everything simultaneously. What kind of messed up place is this? Never seen such a thing. That is crazy. I don't know where I can go. So it turned out to be what's even more worse is that when I come back from school, I won't be able to rest because I don't even have a proper place to sit down and do my schoolwork. I had to go to a library. I can't come back and take a shower and cook curry chicken and rice and eat and then sit down or sleep for a couple of minutes or whatever, rest for a couple of minutes, and then start doing my work. Oh, that was all planned out, man. All of them are pre-programmed by the machine. All of them are on auto set. Hard, extremely difficult environment to get out of. I want to live here no more in the city, living with less people. It's too much. So man, I'm so worried right now because I had to come back. I had to come back. So I had to go back to the apartment, wash the blankets and stuff. It's a madness. I'm not even resting. What kind of messed up place is this, man? I don't even hear people experience it, even homeless people. They even have they even can find a place where they can sit down and rest. You know, this place is friggin' crazy. It's like the people turned into psychos when they're around me. Cause damn, I feel like I'm not even paying for anything. I feel like I would be put back in the same predicament. How the hell and I'm paying for a room and I can't even have a place where I can sit down and cook and rest. I have to worry about how people are gonna think about me. What kind of messed up place is this, man? Yeah. Turn out to be hell. Turn out to be my hell, man. Man, this place is so annoying. Everything I do is like against me here. I can set up and make it. When I think I'm actually doing good, later on it comes to bite me in the butt, and it makes a U-turn on me and puts me in. It's like a setup, like a mine, like a minesweeper game. Thinking that you're actually doing good, and yet it's a trap. All right, I call it for this stream. I'll probably do a live stream later on if I'm, if I don't get locked out of my mom's apartment by the court and such and stuff. Too tired for this.